Pepecoin holders, I'm going to give you a video today because we're seeing some big relief in the crypto market. And we got to talk about that, guys, because is this just a little bit of relief before a further drawdown, a lower high, or is it getting ready for a bullish reversal? We're going to be talking about that. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now, hit that bell, ring-a-ding-ding. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys. So we are starting off here on the daily time frame, and look at this move. Pepe holders. I know you're excited if you've been holding because it's been absolutely just a diabolical sell-off. If you've been holding from the top, it's been a sell-off all the way down, 81% drawdown, and now we are only down about 67, 68%. It's still significant, yes, but I really want to be showing you guys what I'm seeing play out right now, right? Look at this. Look at that W, okay? I love Ws. When I'm looking for long positions, I love longing W breakout patterns, okay? But really what I want you to emphasize, like really what I'm trying to emphasize on here is that you see this yellow line right here, guys? The bullish trend that we were breaking below, which was danger, danger. We broke above it one time back here in early March. This is like late March, March 26th. We broke above it, and I said, hey, guys, watch out. It looks like a bull trap, and that's exactly what we saw happen. We broke down, but this was a higher low, and now we are testing this once again. It is very, very important that we close above this level to get a bounce. We really want to be breaking out above this and treating this yellow line, this bullish trend, really around like 5089231 as support. We broke through it like resistance, and now let's treat it as support and bounce off of it. A breakout, retest, and a resumption off to the level of about 4 zeros and 12. That's where I really want to be seeing this move break out to. I am waiting for longs, guys. If you've been watching my videos earlier on, I said, hey, if we come and break above this, I am looking for long opportunities. And we're going to get into how long I think this is going to last. Are we going to all-time highs? I'm going to be breaking this down here shortly. But, guys, I am looking for long positions. If you guys do want to leverage trade and take advantage of some awesome sign-on bonuses, check out in the description box below or pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign bonus to Blowfin. All you do is click that link, deposit, Trailbit. You get a bunch of free money as well as some awesome rewards. The more trading volume you do, the more rewards you get. You can get a Rolex, MacBook Pro, lots of other rewards as well, but I thought it's pretty cool if they do that. And they always are running more and more promotions. So take advantage of that, guys, especially when this volatility is hot. We've been trading sideways for 10 weeks, basically. Now we're finally seeing some moves. And I know a lot of people are scared to short. Well, I think that we may be getting into a little bit of an area of long season, but let's get into that before I say that, right? So right now we're looking at rank 28 for Pepe, up 26% in the past 7 days, up 13.32% in the past 24 hours. Caught a beautiful bid. The traditional market saw a nice bounce today. Yesterday, if you are not a member, with a 13.32% move in the past 24 hours. That's quite significant, guys. We're catching some relief. The traditional market caught a bid today. And guys, you know, this tariff narrative, this is what I've been warning everyone about. It is, as soon as it comes on and spooks everybody off into the sidelines, the second it can come back off, and now there's no more tariffs, and now the sideline money is going to funnel back into risk-on assets. That's why I was saying it's a very difficult time to be really predicting the markets unless you're low time frame leverage scalping. Like, that's about it. But right now, I think that we are starting to see some life come back in crypto, and I'm going to give you a breakdown of where I think how long this is going to last for. So Pepe right now seeing $3.82 billion market cap. It's a very nice gain, guys. 14% in the past day. That's significant. And, you know, I saw this on Twitter. I thought this was pretty funny. Somebody posted this meme of tariffs, buy Pepe. No tariffs, buy Pepe. And really, I want to talk about this because, you know, if you have long-term conviction and you say, hey, you know, I don't really care if we sell off here because I want to hold Pepe for 5 years because I think next cycle it's going to be absolutely crazy, or there's no more 4-year cycles, and once the Fed starts to move to quantitative easing, it's going to go to all-time highs, then I think that, yeah, guys, like dollar cost averaging, you can't really beat it if you have high conviction in the asset and you truly believe that it will recover, because sometimes you can DCA into something that never recovers. But I think that if you believe in the crypto space as a whole, and not specifically just Bitcoin, guys, I think Pepe will recover at some point here. I mean, we're seeing some life coming into it right now, but I should say, I think that Pepe probably will hit all-time highs at some point when we get into a much more risk-on favorable environment. And I think that we are coming to that. I don't think it's going to happen immediately, but it's going to take time, and we will roll into that once the Fed decides to pivot, once the Fed starts to move to quantitative easing, cut the rates, there's more money moving around in the overall macro environment, the macro economy, because right now it is pretty tight. Like, people are really worried about the cost of groceries, and I get it. Inflation has really done a number on the daily cost of living. It's very expensive for the average working man, and it's tough out there. And if you were to rewind back to 2021 and 2022, really, there was a lot of money flowing around. Really, 2021. 2022 was kind of when we peaked out. But in 2021, there was so much money, stimulus money just flowing around. Everyone got stimulus checks. It was helicopter money, and it was really creating an amazing environment for risk-on assets. But you look at the overall market right now, and Bitcoin's trading at nearly $93,000. So this is what I'm trying to get at here. I want to explain to you why I don't think that we're not out of the woods, okay? We're not out of the woods. I don't think we're going straight to all-time highs just yet, but I do expect relief, and I'm going to get into this here. Looking at Bitcoin dominance, a new all-time high at 65.38% when you exclude stablecoins. Absolutely insane. Looking at Bitcoin, all right, guys? So why am I skeptical? Why am I just throwing a little bit of caution out there? Because, yeah, we could be moving to all-time highs, but let's not say that until we get confirmations, okay? So the first confirmation was daily and weekly candle closures above 88K right here, okay? This yellow line, which right now on the daily time frame, guys, like, we have great closures. Like, the daily looks nice. Like, that looks pretty awesome. We're testing 94K. That's an important level. Something that I would like to see play out. Hit 94K, bounce down to 88K, and then reclaim 94K and make a higher low and a higher high. I really would like to see that play out. I don't really want to see just a full candle like straight above 94K, because if we see something like that, it kind of seems like a dead cat bounce, and I don't like that. And guys, I'm not trying to be a bear. I'm just telling you guys what I'm seeing in different scenarios here. But if we were to start closing above 94K, I think that really is an indication that, okay, there's a good chance that we come and test 100,000. If we start to close above 100K on daily and weekly time frames, I would say, yeah, guys, like, get ready for probably a double top, something near 110,000. Maybe we push past about 120K. I don't think that we see much further than 120, 150,000. Like, 150,000 is really pushing it. The only way I really see that playing out is if, like, the traditional market all of a sudden goes into a full crazy bull market and the Fed pivots and it's a perfect storm. So I am leaning more towards the idea that I think that we get a bounce here and we head up towards, I think that if we start to close above 94,000, I do think that there's probably a good chance here that we come and test 110,000. But at the same time, I really want to emphasize that when you look at this would be a beautiful place for a lower high. That's just the trader in me telling you guys that. And I just want you to know that. And just because it's a lower high does not mean that Pepe is not going to make big moves. I think that if we come near $100,000 on Bitcoin and chop around there a little bit, there's definitely a great chance that we come and rally up to like this blue line of support, and really maybe even further to like 40s15. I think that's very, very likely. And the question is, like, are we going to all-time highs for Pepe? Will we go to all-time highs in 2025 for Pepe? I think that the answer really is dependent on where Bitcoin goes and how long Bitcoin stays above $100,000. If this just becomes a lower high, I don't think Pepe probably gets stunted. Like, we probably don't test previous highs. We probably do something similar to Bitcoin. Maybe we come and test, like I said, like 40s15. I think that's a very important area of interest to be looking at, which still, guys, is a massive move to the upside. Like, that is a 55% gain from where we're at And from the bottom where we were, where this breakout started, you're talking about a 151% move. That's more than a 2x on your money. Like, that is nothing to scoff at. It's big moves, but all-time highs, it really depends on what Bitcoin does here, and it really depends on what the Fed does. Because, like, if Bitcoin starts to make moves towards all-time highs, and we trade around until, like, September, November, into October, in October, around Q4, around that area, and we're above 100,000, then I'm going to say, hey, guys, yeah, Pepe's probably going to make some massive moves, and we're probably going to test all-time highs. So it really depends on how we shape up here. But as of right now, guys, we're getting the relief, the long-awaited relief. The question is, do we close above 94K? I'm happy we closed above 88K. I would have rather seen a little bit of this, but hey, guys, green candles are good, all right? Green candles are good, but we really have to pay very close attention that we don't get trapped here, because I think that there's a good chance that this is a perfect opportunity for a lower high and before a further breakdown. So we got to really be paying attention to this, guys. I'm bullish on Pepe. I do expect Pepe to make a big move here, but really depends, really depends on what Bitcoin's going to do here in the rest of this week. Like, if we really start to see this weekly candle closures, like a way for me to flip a little bit more bullish here for the long term. Like, in the short term, I'm bullish, guys. I'm bullish. I expect this to continue into May. I expect some relief into May, but I want to see, like, the weekly. I want to see the weekly close above 94K. Like, put a couple bullish engulfing candles in on the weekly. Then I'll say, hey, guys, like, you have a green dot on Market Cipher as well down here. Like, I know I'm all over the place, but I want to tell you guys, like, I just want confirmation, because as of right now, it would be a perfect opportunity for a lower high. And I don't want everyone to get trapped there. It's a perfect opportunity for people to get trapped. So, you know, I don't want to tell you to take profit, but I think it would be a great area of interest to take profit if you were planning to take profit. Now, what I do doesn't mean you need to do it, all right? Everyone has different strategies. A strategy that works out best for me, I've been trading crypto for nearly a decade, guys. I like to take profit along the way up, and I like to buy on the way down. I DCA out and I DCA in. And right now, guys, for the past, like, the end of, really throughout all of 2024, I've been DCAing out. And I'm not saying I'm not leverage trading. That's a great opportunity right now. That's what I like to do when I'm not in my long-term swing trading positions. But right now, when it comes to, like, long-term investing, I'm not trying to hold Pepe for 3 years and watch it come down 80%. So I'm very cautious, guys. In bull markets, you need to be very cautious. In bear markets are easy, all right? People want to go and tell you that bear markets are hard, but bear markets are way easier than bull markets because you just blindly buy. You buy the high conviction plays. But in bull markets, you need to know when to take that profit. Guys, that's all I got. If you like this type of content, hit that like button. Follow me at 333blacksea on Twitter. Hit that bell. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think Pepe's going to hit all-time highs this cycle? Not this cycle. In 2025, we already hit it in 2025, but are we going to continue to see this move? Very curious. That's all I got. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.